drink my chicken soup. Then I notice that you fly the coop. You can't pass through that door without your mama anymore. 'Cause mama goes where papa goes, or papa don't go out tonight. Mama goes 'cause mama knows.
Must be here somewhere. There you go. Two cans of paint. Well, I just been to Halfords and picked up a few goodies. Let's go through them for you now. I got some of their own branded headlight bulbs, basically. I normally run Osram night breakers, but I was over in the store, I saw these, they were cheap. Hopefully they last more than an hour or two. So I got a pair of those for the car. I also got one of these. Never used one before, I normally use sandpaper, but as I'm going to reveal, I want to do some of the plastic on my car. Change some of the plastic from black to white. So I thought I'd give one of these a chance, or a try even. Fine and very fine. It's only literally just to basically rub all the years of cleaning chemicals that are on the plastic off. I picked up some of their own plastic primer, because each time I've sprayed plastic in the past I haven't used primer. Well, not plastic primer. I got one can of normal grey primer. Some more plastic. More plastic. More plastic. You kind of get the idea there. Some white primer, because obviously I'm going to spray the parts white, so in order to cancel out the grey I need some white. I got it in a large can. Don't often find the large cans in Halfords for some unknown reason. I don't think why. Another big can of white primer. And another big can of white primer. And I got a few cans of Toyota White 040. Hopefully that's the colour match for my car. That's what the code matched up to. I've got 4 cans of that. And a couple of cans of clear lacquer, or clear coat as some people like to call it. The bucket was from B&Q in case you're wondering. And I also picked up a bottle of Ultimate All-Wheel Cleaner, Maguire's. Yeah, just so I can clean my lovely new wheels. Right, yeah, so as I said, I was going to be doing some of the plastic on my car. I probably won't attempt to do the bumpers with rattle cans, but things like wing mirrors, door bump guards, possibly door handles, and also to just do a few little touches and bits underneath. Yeah, well, there we go. So here we go, door bump guards. Now they're actually held on with like a double-sided tape, and normally when you peel them it kind of deforms the plastic, so I'm going to see if I can just tape around and do them that way. So let's see how it goes. There we go, near side is all taped up, ready to go. grey plastic primer is done on one side. Now to move on to the other side. There you go, a couple of coats of white primer done. So now just on to do the actual paint. There we go, white paint done and clear coat done. So let's let it harden before I peel the paper off. So here we go. All done. And looking rather smart. Right, so here's my new 472 bulbs. Yeah, I won't explain how this actually works, but they're still 55 watts. They have to be by law, but it's how it projects the beam. Yeah, but that aside, yay, some Sainsbury's lemon cake. Okay, to change the first bulb, I have to get my hand in there, which isn't going to work. So I'm going to remove this. This one may be alright. Let's give it a go. I'll do this one first. I removed the little coolant overflow bottle. Which is difficult with one hand. So I'll be right back. Right, so now I've disconnected the actual power to the back of the bulb. I've then unscrewed this locking ring, which inside houses the rubber seal to keep the moisture out. I can now get to it. Hopefully. When I get the camera to work, there should be a little spring clip. There you go. And that's the bulb. Yeah, it's a Phillips bulb, so I'll keep this one as a spare. And then I'll go and get the new one. So the new bulb, if you can see, has a tiny blue ring on the glass. That's actually to filter or narrow the beam. It's hard to explain without a diagram, but it gives you a more concentrated beam of light. That's my understanding anyway. Right, let's put this back in. Well, this side was no easier. I've had to loosen the battery to lift it and move it. Remove the holding bracket. Unplug the cable that goes to the levelers. And yeah, I've just been able to get my hand in to do it. There we go, new headlight bulbs fitted, all in and running. I will change the side lights, possibly to white LEDs at some point. I must get online and order them. Right, next up is the wing mirrors. This cover comes unclipped, and then there's these. Three bolts to undo. I will do the same with that side. Get them cleaned up and get them sprayed. Right, mirror glass is all taped up. Now to get some paint on it. Right. Plastic primer is on. Both of them are done. So now to do some white primer. Yep, white primer's on. Now to let it dry, clean it a bit, and do some top paint. So next up is my grille. Absolute ball ache to tape up, but having looked at the photographs of the touring cars in the 94 series, they actually just taped over the emblem, because trying to actually do the inserts of the Toyota symbol would have been really difficult, so it's actually made it a little bit easier. Right, so I've already cleaned it, give it a bit of rub. So yeah, let's get some paint on it. Right, so I've done some more painting on the car, but first, biscuits. If any biscuit company would like to sponsor me, then drop me a PM. Okay, a couple of coats of grey primer done, or plastic primer even. Quite a difficult thing to spray to make sure all the inner edges are done, but I'm happy with that. So now on to the white base primer. Right, clear coat is on. All looking rather good. Yeah, just get the masking tape off and get it back on the car. And all painted and done.